And here we are with the next action-packed instalment of our service costs and terms, and welcome to part 3. And with over 25 years of experience as a financial advisor, I'm your hard-bitten host, Matthew Mills. And in part 3, we're going to tackle head-on what your fees pay for, what our fees are for giving financial advice, and a fixed fee option for certain kinds of reports that we offer for you. Now, one of the principal purposes of this service cost and terms document is to give absolute clarity and transparency on the fact that we do get paid for offering financial advice and exactly what those fees are and what they're for. That's what we're going to do within this section. Now, one of the things to be really clear about is that when you offer financial advice, you are an authorised individual by the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, and also that you carry lifetime liability for any advice that you offer. So there's a fairly significant attendant cost in simply being able to give professional authoritative advice. And this document summarises some of the key costs that we actually have to carry as advisors that are reflected in the cost that we make to our clients. So if you had the impression that we simply charge fees and then pocket all of that money and it's all profit, then it's not. We have lots of insurances and indemnities and overheads that we have to carry the costs for. Now, when we do give advice, principally it's on an explicit fee basis. What I mean by that is you will be asked to pay an explicit fee for the work that we undertake for you, and we'll be absolutely clear about what that fee will be before we start, and typically it will be on an hourly rate. Importantly, that rate reflects the fact that we are completely impartial in the advice that we give, and our fee are not contingent on actually selling a product or a service to you. So we can make our advice to you. Whether you choose to take it or not is entirely up to you. We don't make any money thereafter. Now, in some instances, you may have a topic that you want to focus on, very particularly like, for example, pension planning or protection and insurance planning, retirement, long-term care, something like that. And in those instances, we have a number of what are called fixed fee reports where we're focused on one particular area and we charge a flat fee for those. In both instances, however, whether it's a bespoke piece of work on an hourly basis or it's a fixed fee, we'll agree that cost and the scope of work with you before we start.
And there you go, in a trice, that's part 3 finished. And just to underscore, what we've been talking about are the fees and costs for us giving financial planning advice, whether bespoke or through a fixed cost report, which we will offer to anyone who needs our help. In part 4, we're going to be talking about the benefits of actually joining the practice, our unbundled fee structure and the advantages of that, and then the services we offer to practice and how that differs from simply offering financial planning. And while you shouldn't have favourites, because all of these lectures are my children, I have to say that part 4 really is smashing, not least because it represents being halfway through this lecture series. So, on that note, we'll see you in a second.